Hi everyone, welcome back to another update. So apologies, I've not done many updates over the last few days. I tried to do a live on New Year's Day as I had time, but yeah, kind of obviously everyone was on holidays and those type of things. So I hope everyone had a good holiday. I had a good Christmas and time off of work if you were off on holiday, or if you were working. Hopefully you still had a good time and are blessed. So this is just a quick update in regards to what I'm currently seeing on Bitcoin. And yeah, so Bitcoin, basically, we've had a range now as we drop down from like 96, 97k in November down to 80k late November, mid to late November, and obviously we've formed this volume profile. So now what's happened is from about New Year, turn of the year, we've started to trend up, and this is looking at the 4-hour time frame. So decent 4-hour uptrend, and yeah, started to make our way up. We've had the 4-hour money flow flip. We have had the daily has now flipped green as well on the money flow. So a decent trend up is looking likely. And then what I was looking at here, which might not be too visible, this whole move up, let me just zoom out if I can get it. Yeah, this whole move up, or most of this move up, a lot of shorts got squeezed out. So in regards to this net shorts indicator on Market Monkey Terminal, you can see the shorts all stopped out as we were moving up. So what was happening as well, if this loads and if this kind of is, we can see there was from this early low on Sunday or the weekend, also looking at Market Monkey Terminal, we had quite a lot of spot buying. You can see specifically the spikes on Delta for the spot buys on Binance and Coinbase, generally quite hard. So spot was buying back, and yeah, squeeze some shorts out. Obviously there are some orders that filled and some spots sold on the move up. And yeah, so we've hit there overnight as well. What happened is this purple line, we tagged the previous monthly high at 94,555 on Binance, so obviously it moved back down. So for now, what am I looking at? So yeah, that's basically this high here that we've just swept, got 94,562 on Bybit. So for now, still looking good for continuation up. What am I looking at, and what are the types of trades that I would be considering to get back into the uptrend now? So there's a few things that we could do to look for a move. So the first one I'm kind of watching for is a move back into the issue here, though, is if you move back into the volume profile below, the fact is you may fill the volume profile. So that is, so if we get back to here, which is a local golden pocket, we have a daily naked point of control from Sunday, and we have a weekly naked point of control from last week. So if we come back into there, the issue is you're now stuck between the profile, so could rotate all the way back down to the POC or the value area low. Those levels being around 87,300 and about 85,700. So obviously that's not the best setup here, right? And ideally, the way that I trade is not necessarily about breakout trades. But what we have done is we've come out of the volume profile with money flow crossing up, 4-hour money flow getting thicker. So the likelihood that this trend up continues is quite high, or quite probable. So your best kind of back test, if price does come down and just doesn't go all the way up, is for me is if it's going to come back down to there. So what we do have here is we do have another local golden pocket literally on the value area high, and there's a daily naked point of control at 913. So this is kind of the most likely kind of back test, and ideally it's a break and retest, which a lot of people use, of a horizontal level. So flip this resistance to support, now prove it as support. So that is kind of what I'm looking at. And then obviously the issue here is, and obviously if you fall out, then you've got a back test short at that level to go back down to there. Next long would be at about 90k. give or take, or otherwise you're just going to fully rotate this profile back down, which is not ideally what we want, given we've not really had the exit rally. And for those concerned, I'm still of the opinion that the 4-year cycle is still kind of holding for now. And this is just the exit rally until it's proven otherwise. So price needs to prove it to me that we are not going to deviate from the 4-year cycle. So for the time being, kind of levels I'm watching for longs for the next few over the next few days is like 91,400, 90k, and then obviously we have some levels above us here at the macro POC. So this macro POC was in the old range between 91k and 107. So what I am looking at then is obviously if we sweep that, then the long is going to be back here, and this macro value area low also lines up back with a 91,400, kind of this level here, this volume profile. So more confluence that we are back in the macro profile as well. So this is deviation, more like a confirmed failed auction now. So elongated swing failure pattern or failure to trade lower, and now it's come back into value, which would be between 91,400 and 107. Obviously 107 might be a bit of a push at this point, but at least between 90-ish K and 97K, give or take. So for short specifically, kind of the next big short zone is this macro POC at 96,500. We do have the daily naked point of control and weekly naked point of control just below it as well. So yeah, more than likely you would get some reaction there, but that's also the next key point of interest on the charts for me. So it's just that really to add, and yeah, hope everyone has a prosperous 2026. And yeah, I'll be doing a lot more videos going forward. I have started to plan a few tutorial type videos, so how to do the volume profiles, how I do my Fibonacci's, how I kind of get the levels for the daily naked point of controls and weekly naked point of controls, and kind of how I tie in order flow as well. So using Market Monkey Terminal and using the order books to kind of give me a bit of an edge as well in regards to what's happening. So I'll be doing some tutorial videos of kind of my process and my strategy as well. Obviously it has been learned from Frankie Candles, from Frankie. So, and there is some adaptations of things that I do slightly different, or kind of where I've made rules. So yeah, for the most part, kind of I'll be doing a lot more of these, kind of a few of these updates a week, and then over and above that as well, kind of be doing more tutorial content going forward. So that's basically it for today. Hope everyone is having a good week and year so far, and we'll catch up in the next video. Take care.